Alrighty, there is a big community puzzle going on in D2 right now, and believe it or not, we need your help. If you've already solved all 27 rounds of the puzzle and want to learn what to do now, skip ahead to the timestamp on your screen. If not, we'll start at the beginning. Remember last week when you were able to find 60 chess pieces hidden throughout the game? Well, as it turns out, there was a follow-up secret coming down the pipe. If you want to help with this big community puzzle, be sure to go watch my video on where to find all the chess pieces and grab them all first, because you need to do that in order to claim the triumph, in order to participate in the puzzle this week. I will link that video down in the pinned comment. So with all 60 chess pieces in hand, you're now going to go to Eris Morn's apartment and go into her throne world. Then drop down underneath Eris to the bottom floor and interact with the chessboard on the table. You're going to get taken into a big area with a giant chessboard. And by the way, if you don't know how to play chess, don't panic, I got you. You can still finish the puzzle. If you do know how to play chess and want to try and solve the puzzle on your own, by all means try. It is very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. In short though, you have to complete 27 different rounds of a chess puzzle. TLDR, you have to put all of the black kings in checkmate using pieces that you have. Here's how it works. You have 3 things you can do. Thing number 1, put a new chess piece on the board. You do this by standing on the green podium of any piece you want to add and shooting the square on the chessboard where you want the piece to appear. Thing number 2, straight up delete any chess piece off the board, enemy or friendly. You do this by standing on the special deletion platform with this icon and shooting any square on the board where you want the piece standing there to be removed. Thing number 3, convert any black piece on the board into a white piece, which the game calls taking. This is not like taking in chess, aka where your piece conquers and kills an enemy piece. Just want to make sure this is clear. It's more taking like the Taken King taking, like you're converting that piece. Those are the only 3 things you can do. It is not exactly 100% like chess. All right, if you want to do the puzzle on your own, great. If not, I have all the answers and a cheat sheet right here. This is how you'll know what pieces to place where. So if I say A1, for example, I'm referring to this square right here, A1. And finally, here are the images of the pieces if you don't know chess. This is a knight, this is a rook, this is a pawn, this is a queen, and this is a bishop. So, final example, if I wanted you to add a bishop to square A1 on the chessboard, you would stand on the bishop platform and shoot A1 on our key card. Make sense? Great. Here we go. Round 1, add a pawn to E6. Round 2, add a rook to H8. Round 3, add a pawn to E5. Round 4, add a bishop to C4, D4, and E4. Round 5, add a knight at D5 and a pawn at E6. Round 6, delete E2. Round 7, add a rook to F8 and a pawn at F4. Round 8, add a rook at D3 and a knight at E6. Round 9, delete F6. Round 10, add a pawn at E4, a knight at D3, and a bishop at F5. Round 11, add a pawn at C6, D7, and E6. Round 12, take the bishop at E4. Round 13, add a bishop at E5. Round 14, add a pawn at B7, F7, and G6. Round 15, add a pawn to B4 and G4. Round 16, add a bishop at F1, add a pawn at D3 and H3. Round 17, take the bishops at C3 and F6. Round 18, add a knight at D3, C4, F5, and E6. Round 19, delete the bishop at E2 and D7. Round 20, add a bishop at E8. Round 21, add a bishop at E2. Round 22, add a knight at E5. Round 23, add a knight at E3. Round 24, delete D5, add a knight at C4 and H3, and take C8. Round 25, add a knight at D6 and E6, take F5, and add a pawn at G6. Round 26, add a queen at D5, and add a knight at F4 and F6. Round 27, take D6, F5 and E3. Delete C4 and add a knight at C4. And congratulations, you're at the end. Now here is where we need your help. Go to where the take platform was, and there should now be a bowl of water. Interact with the bowl and you'll get teleported into a really high bird's eye view of the entire chessboard. In the bottom left-hand corner of your HUD, you will get a frequency number. We currently believe that each frequency number is a puzzle piece number, and we are trying to fit all of the puzzle pieces together to form one big image for one giant puzzle. We also believe there are several thousand pieces of this puzzle. So if you want to help, go ahead and complete the chess puzzle, then take a screenshot of your chessboard image and your frequency number, just like how I took a picture of mine right here, and add it to the link I'm going to share down in the pinned comment. Our friend Scaro is collecting all these images and trying to assemble all the pictures together so we can complete the puzzle. Anyway, good luck, have fun, and I'll try to keep you posted on social media or Discord when the community puzzle is finished. Thanks for watching. See you next time.